Hi, this is Sophia Cartman, host of Dream Big Podcast show. Place to learn, laugh, and grow.
And this is Olga Karpman. Welcome to the Dream Big Podcast.
Hey there, big dreamers. We all love stories about luck, like leprechauns and finding their pots of gold, or unicorns and bringing good fortune, right? But have you ever felt like other people have all the luck? Maybe you said they're so lucky about someone who has something you want. I had to admit, I said it once or twice. In this episode of the Dream Big Podcast, we're gonna talk about luck and how it works. We'll explore some of the common myths about luck and debunk them. But we're also gonna talk about hard and smart work. We want to show you how hard work can make a big difference in achieving your dreams, not just pure luck. And don't worry, we'll have plenty of fun along the way. We'll share some silly jokes, fun stories about a leprechaun. And who knows, maybe you will find a pot of gold at the end of this episode.
You're up to your jokes, Sophia, again. I love that. Maybe we will include one right now.
Sure.
But first, let's play the jingle. This is episode 347 of the Dream Big Podcast, and it's time
to dream big!
Welcome to the Dream Big Podcast show. We're inspiring you to shoot for the moon, take aim and go. We bring to you amazing guests who truly love what they do. Every day they're living their dreams, and so can you. Dream big, take action to reach your goals. Are you pumped yet? It's showtime, let's rock and roll.
Why did the leprechaun hide his pot of gold at the end of the rainbow?
why?
Because he didn't want anyone to find his lucky charms. Oh, here's the next one. What do you call a bird that brings good luck?
What?
A lucky duck. Hey, that's the name of the lucky duck in my classroom, the lucky duck. If you want to hear and see more of my jokes, please find us on TikTok and YouTube at the Dream Big Podcast. All right, back to our episode. Big dreamers, have you ever heard someone say that successful people are just lucky? Or that they got everything because they didn't have to work hard for it? Well, that's not exactly true. Sure, sometimes luck can play a small part in helping someone reach their goals, but most of the time, it's a lot of hard work and dedication to get there. And today, I want to start with a cool story. Once upon a time, there was a young girl named June who dreamed of finding a leprechaun's pot of gold. She had heard stories of the tricky little creatures who guarded their treasure at the end of the rainbow, but she was determined to find it. One day, June set out on her quest, armed with a map and a sense of adventure. She searched high and low for the end of the rainbow, but it seemed always just out of reach. Days turned into weeks, and June grew tired and discouraged. She began to think that finding a pot of gold was just a silly dream, something that could never come true. But then, one sunny morning, June stumbled upon a rainbow that seemed to end right in front of her. Heart racing, she followed it to a clearing in the woods, where she saw a little leprechaun perched on a log, guarding his pot of gold. June knew that leprechauns were very tricky creatures, so she approached him carefully. She asked if she could just have a little tiny bit of his gold, but the leprechaun replied that she would have to catch him first. Determined not to let her chance slip away, June chased the leprechaun through the woods, over the hills, and the streams until she finally cornered him. The leprechaun was impressed by June's persistence. He decided to give her a small piece of his gold as a reward. Overjoyed, June returned home, proud of herself for not giving up on her dream. And from that day on, she knew that luck wasn't a matter of chance. It was something that could be earned through hard work and determination. And even if it was a dream, she got a lesson from that. and it was important.
Wow, I think we can learn a thing or two from this story. Thank you, Sophia. And here is myth number 1. Luck is only for the chosen few. What do you have to say about that, Sophia?
Well, Mom, some people might think that luck is only a few special people are born with, but that is simply not true. Sure, some people might seem a little bit luckier than others, but that doesn't mean luck is only reserved for a few. Luck can happen to anyone, no matter who they are or where they come from. And of course, often luck goes to hand in hand with lots of work behind the scenes. Let's look at Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players of all time. She grew up in a dangerous neighborhood and faced racism in her career, but still managed to win 23 Grand Slam titles and became a role model for millions of people. That leads me to myth number 2. Luck is outside our control.
This myth assumes that luck is completely out of our control and that we have no influence over the outcomes. While it's true that some events are beyond our control, luck is often a combination of chance and our own actions. We can increase our chances of success, big dreamers, by taking proactive steps to prepare, learn, and adapt to changing circumstances. Let's look at Kobe Bryant, for example, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And he's a perfect example of how hard work can overcome the myth of luck. He was often praised for his incredible work ethic and dedication to the sport. Kobe once said, "I have nothing in common with lazy people who blame others for their lack of success. Great things come from hard work and perseverance. No excuses." Despite being naturally talented, he never relied solely on his talent and instead worked really hard, tirelessly to improve his skills. Through his hard work and determination, he became one of the most successful basketball players in history. And since we are speaking of Kobe, you could say that Eva Karpman and her Dream Big podcast were lucky enough to interview Kobe himself one day. However, that luck was actually the result of more than 100 episodes of the Dream Big podcast and over 2 years of constant work to become the number 1 podcast in the kids and family category on iTunes at that time. It was this achievement that caught Kobe's team attention, and the rest is history. You can listen to this interview in our episode 103. We will link this in our show notes right under this podcast in the description. Or you can simply go to dreambigpodcast.com/103.
Myth number 3, luck is permanent. Some people believe that once you experience good luck, it will continue a long time. The same goes for bad luck. However, luck is unpredictable, and past successes or failure does not guarantee future outcomes. Let's say you have a lucky pencil that helps you ace the test in school. You might think that the pencil is the reason for your success and continue to use it for every test. But what if one day the pencil breaks or you lose it? Does that mean you'll fail the test? I'm going to answer my own question here. Of course not. Very similar. If you have experienced bad luck in the past, it doesn't mean that you'll always have bad luck in the future. The key is to keep doing your best and not only rely on luck to determine your success.
That's right, Sophia. Big dreamers, if you want good things happen to you, always do your best. Be kind to others and follow your dreams. Sometimes we get lucky in life because of the people we know and help. If you do something nice for someone, they might do something nice for you later on. So always be good to others, always be kind, and good things will come your way.
To wrap this episode up, I have a cute poem for you. Luck is like a leprechaun. Some say it's just a tale, But it's really not so far-fetched if you know how to prevail. You'll have to search for the rainbow's end and find the pot of gold, but if you don't take actions, your chances will grow old. Don't snooze or you lose your chance. There's no such thing as tomorrow. You have to catch your leprechaun, or your luck will turn to sorrow. So work hard and smart and stay determined. Give it all you got. And remember, luck is earned by taking action, like it or not. And if you're feeling out of luck, like the leprechaun's gone astray, just keep searching with a smile, and you'll find it in your own way.
Well, that's all for today, lucky big dreamers. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoyed recording it. Please, if you like it and you would like to share it with your friends and family, just send them a link. dreambigpodcast.com/347. You also can find a link to copy and paste in the description of this episode. Go ahead, spread some luck to your loved ones. Remember, big dreamers, just like finding a pot of gold at the end of rainbow, luck can be unpredictable and temporary. But hard work and smart work is like planting a garden. With time, effort, and perseverance, you can watch your dreams bloom into reality. So keep dreaming big, keep working hard and smart, and who knows, maybe you'll find a 4-leaf clover or lucky penny along the way.
Thank you for tuning in, big dreamers. Until next time, stay lucky. This was Sophia Cartman
and Olga Karpman,
reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional. You need to make them essential. So take massive action and turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion the way life was meant to be. See you next episode. Bye.